Video games have become a worldwide phenomenon, with millions of people tuning in to play and compete in their favorite titles all across the world. There's no shortage of excellent games to select from, whether you like action-packed shooters, deep role-playing games, or fast-paced sports simulators. We'll introduce you to the top 10 games in the world in this video. With good reason, these games have grabbed the hearts and minds of gamers all across the world. They provide amazing graphics, compelling gameplay, and an incredible sense of experience. Thus, whether you're a die-hard gamer or just looking for your new favorite hobby, keep watching to learn about some of the world's games this year. Before that, like and share this video with your friends so they would know the latest trends for this year's top 10 games with amazing graphics. Let's start. At number 10, Final Fantasy VII Remake. Final Fantasy VII Remake is a revolutionary reimagining of the original Final Fantasy VII, which was published in 1997 and was created under the supervision of the original core creators. This critically praised game combines classic command-based fighting with real-time action and makes its Steam premiere alongside Final Fantasy VII-R Episode Intermission, a new story arc starring Yuffie Kisaragi. The Final Fantasy VII Remake is a perfectly gorgeous game with some of the most immersive lighting and landscapes in gaming, and the major cast character models appear 100 times better than the already good-looking Final Fantasy VII movie, Advent Children. Needless to say, the remake makes the game more entertaining than ever. On our top 9, God of War 2018 and Ragnarok 2022. Nothing against earlier God of War games, but the soft reboot of the 2018 sequel is not just a significantly different game, but also a more wonderful one. Touring the Norse realms to absorb this universe's lore is excellent for a variety of reasons, not the least of which is that everything looks fantastic. God of War captures Kratos and Atreus in a way that adds depth to the former that previous iterations did not. God of War Ragnarok unsurprisingly maintains the high standard set by its predecessor. Graphically, the sequel does not represent a significant improvement over God of War, although this is a tribute to God of War's beauty rather than a critique of Ragnarok. Number 8, Death Stranding. Death Stranding by Kojima Productions sends players on a trek through a post-apocalyptic America, delivering parcels and reconnecting a network, although other people and things are encountered along the road. This journey is distinguished mostly by solitude and silence. This framework allows the game's landscapes to show through. While there are no vast cities to explore, Death Stranding's universe is nonetheless full of personality. The beauty of Death Stranding is especially evident in the director's cut, which is available on Windows PC and was published in March 2022 on PC. Number 7, Control. Alan Wake and Quantum Break from Remedy Entertainment are both major hitters in the graphics area. They set the way for the studio's most graphically stunning effort yet. Control takes place in the Federal Bureau of Control, which implies that players should be prepared for an array of bizarre reality-bending events. Control is a gorgeous game with smooth gameplay while everything is normal, but the game's graphic design truly comes into its own when the environment begins to lose contact with reality. Number 6. The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. The debut of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild washed away any concerns that the Switch lacked the energy to compete with the other recent platforms. The franchise's first step into open-world land produced one of the most liberating gaming experiences, leaving Link and gamers with a vast, gorgeous Hyrule to explore at their leisure. The art style of Breath of the Wild is significantly more fundamental than processing power. The game's visuals are vivid and consistent, and the landscape is filled with sceneries that are sure to impress gamers. And we are down to the top 5, where we bring you the best of the best in various categories. Whether you're looking for the top movies of the year, the most popular songs in the charts, or the best restaurants in town, we've got you covered. Our team scours the internet, conducts thorough research, and consults with experts to bring you the most comprehensive and up-to-date rankings. So sit back, relax, and get ready to discover the creme de la creme in each category. Let's dive into the top games with unbelievable graphics this 2023. On to number 5, The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. The Witcher 3 by CD Projekt Red is regarded as one of the best games ever developed for a variety of reasons. The creatures and gruff individuals aren't all pretty to look at because they aren't supposed to be. The huge landscapes are. Although the console versions look fantastic, except the Switch port, which is nonetheless stunning in some way, The Witcher 3 on PC can achieve visual levels that are practically incomprehensible. Aside from the graphics, the game is worth playing for a variety of reasons. Looking good is always a plus. At number 4, A Plague Tale Requiem. More games that increase the standard for visuals will be released as the 9th console generation gains momentum, released on Sony and Microsoft's hardware. Plague Tale Requiem is one of the first games to properly feel like a current-gen experience, thanks in part to Asobo Studios' choice not to release PS4 and Xbox One versions. Requiem is technically impressive, with excellent facial motions and photorealistic images. With 2019's Innocence is also a visually appealing game, Requiem outperforms it in this category. Number 3. Forza Horizon 5. Forza Horizon 5 is not only one of the best racing games in recent years, but also one of the most visually stunning titles to be published on Xbox. The Forza Horizon 4's British location resulted in somewhat homogeneous settings. The sequel's Mexico map is significantly more diversified, with 11 biomes that highlight various facets of the country. While the game looks nice on the Xbox One, Forza Horizon 5 is stunning on PC and the Xbox Series X. You know what they say, as long as Forza games are produced, they'll be the best looking games in the market. On our top 2, Half-Life Alyx. Valve returns to the Half-Life franchise after more than a decade, but with a prequel or sequel rather than a full third edition. Half-Life Alyx is also a VR game, probably intended to pique people's interest in Valve's Index headgear. Alyx, which drops players in City 17, is not simply a display of VR technology, but also a true and meaningful addition to the famous franchise. Half-Life Alyx is perhaps the most complex setting in gaming history, as well as one of the most immersive thanks to virtual reality. Although the majority of the game takes place underground with beautifully crafted settings and monsters, Half-Life Alyx's presentation improves as the plot moves to the surface. And last but not least, on our top 1, Red Dead Redemption 2. Red Dead Redemption 2 has the finest graphics of all time. While Rockstar's GTA 5 and LA Noire comes close, Noire might also be a good choice. With how rich and stunning all of the characters and environments appear on consoles and PC, RDR2 is nearly a movie. Not only does every frame of this journey appear to be a masterpiece, but the game is also extremely long, and players will never tire of the landscape. Arthur Morgan seems and feels like a real person. RDR2 is nothing short of a work of art. And that's it for the top 10 games with unbelievable graphics this 2023. Which one has gotten your interest and sure made you want to purchase right away? Comment down below and share your thoughts. Like and share this video and also subscribe to the channel for future uploads. Until our next video.